Yeah, so first we'll study a little bit about why there is a microthrombosis of the small microcoagulation in pregnancy. So the patient can have presence of antiphospholipid antibodies, and the patient can have absence of annexin 5. So there are various putative factors which predispose to fibrin formation. So what are thrombophilias? They are basically the disorders that promote blood clotting due to excesses of coagulation factors or a deficiency of anticoagulation proteins, and so the patient has got a tendency to get her microcirculation blocked. So it can be present in 20% of population, but most of the people are asymptomatic until and unless they become pregnant. So some people can develop venous thromboembolisms which can be life threatening. So thrombophilias in pregnancy, we'll start with a case scenario. So this is a case of a 26-year-old lady. So she's fourth time pregnant, gravida 4, para 1, 2 miscarriages, abortion 2. The woman comes in her first prenatal visit at 8 weeks gestation by dates. So you are seeing her early in the pregnancy. Her first pregnancy was a spontaneous first trimester pregnancy loss, for which she underwent a dilatation and curettage. In her second pregnancy, there was a right lower extremity deep vein thrombosis at 29 weeks. So she had a fetal demise at 30 weeks. And then the labor was induced with prostaglandin E2, and the baby was normal. Baby did not have any congenital anomalies, and autopsy of the baby was also normal. Then again she became pregnant, and that was also a spontaneous pregnancy loss. Now even in her family, her sister is giving a history of recurrent deep venous thrombosis. So this patient has no live children. She's been seen in her early pregnancy at 8 weeks by you. What will you do for her? So we should be able to tell the treatment for this lady after I finish this talk. So the risk factors why people develop thrombosis is, one is if they do not move, that is immobilization. During surgery there is a trauma to the tissue. So another criteria of the workhorse triad is fulfilled. Pregnancy is a hypercoagulable state, and 50% of women who develop pulmonary embolism have an underlying thrombophilia. So pulmonary embolism is a very important cause of death in pregnancy. So we have to screen these women who have a risk of developing clots during pregnancy. So what happens to the coagulatory pathways during pregnancy? So hemostasis is a process by which there is a leak in the vascular system, it gets repaired. So when do the coagulatory pathways get activated? Whenever there is a leak in the vascular system. Now this leak in the vascular system or a leak in the blood vessel is repaired by three things. One is the vascular response, which is the spasm of the smooth muscles, which is the platelet activation, and another thing is the activation of the coagulatory pathways. We have to understand the various stages of after a person gets injured or there is a damage to the vascular endothelium, there is a exposure of collagen in the vascular endothelium, and the first thing to get activated is the von Willebrand factors, and then there is addition of platelets to these the collagen in the blood vessel which has been exposed. Slowly the platelets get activated. There is a secretion of serotonin from the local circulation, which is a local paracrine hormone, which serotonin leads to vasoconstriction. So this is the stage 1. So whenever there is a spasm of the blood vessel, it leads to decrease in the bleeding from that vessel. Now once a platelet get activated, there is a secretion of thromboxane A2 and platelet activating factor. Platelet aggregation factor leads to aggregation of platelets at the site of injury. Now these platelets are aggregating with each other and they adhere to each other, forming a plug which is called as a platelet plug. This is the stage 2 of coagulation. Now what happens is, as soon as the platelets are adhering to each other, there is also the inlaying of the fibers of the fibrin, which is called as clot. So clot is nothing but a platelet adhered and entangled in a fibrin mesh. So this is the stage 3.